Good morning, everybody. How are things going this morning? Things seem to be going good here. It's kind of sprinkling and gray, but it's going good. I finished my legislative roundtable yesterday. I need to send some thank you emails today, but I had 2 legislators and roughly 40 people, I believe. So I was excited about that. That's the big event that I've been talking about for the past, I don't know, maybe week or so. Pre-retirement days. Good morning. Listening while working. Thank you. I do that too sometimes, but I'm not very good at it. When I notice the live will have ended and I didn't notice it for some reason. And, but then I get right back into somebody else's live. And it also depends on how busy I am. If I'm entering data, well, then I'm listening really well. If I'm doing something other that requires more brain power, I guess, I'm not quite as organized. And what else? Today, I'm trying to adjust the events. The road's telling me about the events. No, the vents for the windshield. It's got some condensation on it. But there's not much going on today. I think I have a YouTube. I'm in the Shorts Creator group, and I think I have a YouTube training this afternoon that I'm gonna try and take my lunch break and hop onto. And they're supposed to show us how to use Dreamscape. So that should be interesting. It's one of 3 classes, I believe. Anyhow. Then I have plenty of contacts to enter. I haven't finished. Yesterday, before the webinar, it seemed like there were 10, 15 people that signed up. So I need to go back and enter them into the contacts. But that's rather simple, annoying, but mindless work. So I can get that done.
This blinker's terrible.
I didn't see a blinker.
Right
yeah, now I do. One little blinker. One little dim blinker. You're good. You saw that quick. But the temperature is supposed to drop tonight. It's supposed to get down into the 20s. It was down into the 30s last night. But it's supposed to get down into the 20s tonight. I don't like the 30s, but I like the 20s even less. Shouldn't mind, though. I think some people are in the zeros or the minus. This is typical Louisiana winter. It rains, it shines. It rains, it shines. Sometimes it's cloudy and rainy in the morning, and by the afternoon the sun is shining. So the rain isn't that big of a deal because that's the way our winters are. 16 people in the chat and 2 thumbs. If you are in here and you can hit the thumb, I would appreciate it immensely. The Bud Files. Good morning, peeps. How are y'all? How are things in your neck of the woods? Oh yeah, and I have to get back on my, it's not mine, it's me and Living Your Best Life over 60 Echo challenge that we're going to have the beginning of next month. Boy, I hope I'm saying this all right. The Bud Files, watching while getting ready for work. Oh, cool. Thank you. What do you do for a living, Bud Files? I'm headed to work. I did the dressing part. Well, sort of. I think my hair still looks like a scarecrow, but anyway. I'm recovering after my event yesterday. But I wasn't hurting so bad when I woke up. I needed to stay home, so I am happy. Stopping for the train crossing. Trash trucks. But let me see, back to my YouTube stuff. So we're going to be doing this collaboration the beginning of next month. Yeah, that's the word I want, collaboration, not a challenge. And we're going to be giving away a couple of prizes here before long. I know Echo's waiting on me so that we can schedule our kickoff together. She made a lovely thumbnail. She's talented. I'm not good at the thumbnail business. I can make some. They just don't come out pretty like other people's. My boss does stuff similar in Canva, and it looks really good when she does stuff too. I can take a sheet of paper and put some facts and some graphics on it and make it look pretty decent. But getting it into Canva, my idea of formatting doesn't really match everybody else's idea. But it's all good. If I can get my thank you cards done or thank you emails done and enter some of that data. This morning before, Domino does get herself dressed, but you have to keep with her to keep her focused, and I have to give her medicine. So while we were doing that, I was editing a couple of videos, so I can drop those this afternoon. Well, they're scheduled to drop this afternoon. I like to try and get that content out every day. Some days I'm more organized than others, but I try. Let's see, what's going in the chat? Oh, lots of things going on in the chat. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Good morning. Hi, how are you? How are things in your neck of the woods? Melvin Panatana. Love and support for Troy. Thank you. Francis Delatorre. Shen Lu. Carl J. or Carrie J. channel. Oh, it's a raid. Thank you. Thank y'all all. CJ Vasquez. Shy Nacia TV. And JB Mortal. Well, thank y'all. That's lovely for y'all to do a raid. I appreciate it. Rose is driving again, so I can do the video and the talking. She does some talking too, sometimes. We're actually going along the interstate this morning to get to my office. Different in the world, right? Ooh, all kinds of blinking lights up here. Between the trash truck and there's a school bus in front of the vehicle or two in front of us. And people coming off the off-ramp, right? And all they have is yield because everybody's taking turns. Good job. And then this is Enterprise Street. This is probably one of the oldest streets in Lake Charles. It's gotten kind of worn out right here in this area. So there's a lot of spots where things have come down and nothing is built back. Still an interesting part of town. Yoda's Blessed Life. Good morning, Yoda. How are you? How are things in your neck of the woods? I have paperwork I have to do too. I need to make a list. That's how I keep track of my life. I make a list of all the things that I need to do. Things for my house, things for work, things on YouTube. I'm working on another book. I have one that's published. It was my first one. So if y'all go look for it, be kind. But I have a second one that's darn near close to finished. I need to finish the last 2 chapters. Well, proof the last 2 chapters. And then I need to start uploading. I think I'm going to use Kindle KDP again. The first time I used it for the first book, well, that was my first time. So I don't know that I made all the choices that I would make this time if I do it. So I'm going to go through it with a little more knowledge since I've read up on it more and I've experienced it once. Maybe make better choices. Some of the choices that you can make, Amazon will allow you to use some of their marketing techniques, and it's one choice in particular, and another one they won't. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try. The last one I didn't allow it so that I could use their marketing, and well, I haven't sold any books. So this one I'm going to go ahead and enable that. I can't think of what it's called right now. Maybe Amazon KDP Select. Means you're not going to list your book anyplace else but there. And the first one I said I didn't want to do that, but this one I'm going to go ahead and agree to just market it from, to just sell it from Amazon and try some of their marketing tools that they have. I don't know if it'll help or if it'll work, but it's certainly worth a try. Especially while I'm still learning. Because I have another book in mind that I've sort of kind of started on, but not much. Gaming World. Hey, Aunt. Good morning. How are you? How are things going, Gaming World? Yep. We're going through all kinds of different streets to get to the office. Before long, Rose is going to know as many of the streets in Lake Charles as I know. Because I can go anywhere in Lake Charles and get back to where I want to be. But I've also lived here 40-something years. Maybe 50. I don't remember. I don't keep track. Like I tell everybody, I have enough trouble keeping track of how old I am, let alone keeping track of other pieces of information that I should know. What kind of car was that?
Security, IPSC, where Chrissy's store.
Ah, security. I didn't know they had special cars.
Then yes.
Ah. See if I can make this a little smaller so we can see the vehicles. I'm just busy talking away and not looking at the size of things. There's a little railroad track right here. Every once in a while you'll see a little train on it. Maybe 4 cars, maybe a little bit more, but not much more. I used to catch the little trains every once in a while, but I haven't in a long time. Well, I don't drive as much now. I'm not driving. So when somebody else is driving, I may or may not go around the same places. Let's see, this says Vumpy 7. Good morning, Vumpy. I don't think I've seen you before. How are you? How are things in your corner of the world? Good morning, Joy. I already saw people from your raid, Joy. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. My day has been good so far. It's still fairly early in the morning. We're still traveling down the road to work. So I have lots of my day left. But so far, it's been good. Domino didn't feel good this morning, but she wasn't crying or fussing a whole lot, so that's always good. I think she wakes up and she needs her medicine, and that's why she's fussy and crying sometimes. How's your breakfast? I had yogurt and cheese for breakfast, and I was quite happy with it. What did y'all have for dinner? Because y'all are going to your nighttime if you're not well into your nighttime. For lunch yesterday, I had a broccoli and beef bowl, and that was actually really good too. We don't eat broccoli at my house. We don't eat a whole lot of green stuff, period, at my house. So when I'm at work and somebody's going to get something, I can get vegetables. But I hadn't had broccoli in a really long time. Oh, you know what? I wasn't paying attention. We are almost at my job. I need to get off. I appreciate y'all coming and spending some time with me. I know you could have been anywhere of 100 other places. Thank y'all. Bye.